some of the programs and the volume that these programs are putting out and the amount of work that they're having their young athletes do, where is your mind in terms of how much volume training, for example, these athletes are engaging in, and in the sort of on the line of their physiological development, are most of, some of, or none of them equipped to even handle the loads that a lot of programs are throwing at youth athletes?
All right. Man, that's a great question. That's an awesome question. I think you need to build your training program for the best athlete on your team. And you have to build your rest for your worst athlete on your team. Because your best athlete on your team is going to have a genetic gift that no one else has, or a mindset or an ability that's making them the best. And you don't want to shortchange that. So you want the work to be able to move them the furthest forward, but you have to understand, like, if you have an exceptional athlete, that they're a deviation away from the norm. So therefore, nothing based off of them rest wise is going to be normal. Mm-hmm. And so the rest of your team is where you're going to get your attrition. And that's where you start to get slow as a team, is like, you're basically saying someone that has the capacity of an ocean, and you're expecting everybody with the capacity of a bucket to keep up with them. And then when the reality is like, the person that has the capacity of the ocean should have everyone with the bucket pour a little bit into them, and then they have to give them more capacity. So the volume question comes up a lot. I am very counter to what the norm is, which is, I think we do way too much. When I hear high school people tell me like, oh, I just do some of the national team workouts, my first response is like, it broke me. So you think, and I'm not talking about me, 16-year-old me. I'm talking about my going for my third Olympics, 30 years old, right? Had doing probably more steady state than anybody I know, because I've rode from 10 to 34. 20 of those years was at a high level. It broke me. It broke a lot of my friends, right? And that's part of the game. Like, I'm not here. Don't feel sorry for us. Like, you don't play with the tip of the spear and don't expect to get some cuts, right? So like, but like, if the world's best oarsmen are breaking from the volume of work and you're just going to put that on kids, like, maybe you should just take a step back and think about what you're asking me or saying to me.